beside the window seat, the morning light across the floor. I held the pen above the page, not sure of what to write you for. My hand was shaking just a little. My heart was loud against my chest. I wrote your name and stopped a moment, and knew I'd never write the rest. But then the words just started coming, like they'd been waiting all along. The first letter I ever wrote to you, each word a little prayer that somehow you'd feel it too. The first letter took all my courage just to start. The very first letter was the first door to my heart. I crossed it out and wrote it over a dozen times before the end. I didn't know if you would read it. I didn't know if you'd respond. I sealed it with a quiet hoping, and held it to my lips a while, then walked down to the corner mailbox and dropped it in with half a smile. And then I waited by the window for something I had never known. The first letter I ever wrote to you, each word a little prayer that somehow you'd feel it too. The first letter took all my courage just to start. The very first letter was the first door to my heart. I didn't know that one small letter could change the color of my days. I only knew I had to send it before the feeling slipped away. lamp and pulled you near. Not you yourself, but all your letters, the ones I'd saved throughout the year. I read them slow beside the window. The ink had smudged on one or two. The rain outside was soft and steady, and so was everything of you. The pages worn between my fingers, like hands I wished were holding mine. Ink and rain blurring at the edges. Ink and rain washing over me. Every word you wrote still bleeding through the paper. Ink and rain, that's how love should be. I found the one from early winter. You'd pressed a maple leaf inside. It crumbled at my touch this evening, but still I held it like a guide. Outside the street was dark and quiet. The coffee cup had gotten cold. I didn't mind the hours passing. Some nights are meant for growing old. The rain kept time against the rooftop, like music just for me and you. Ink and rain blurring at the edges. Ink and rain washing over me. Every word you wrote still bleeding through the paper. Ink and rain, that's how love should be. I never minded getting lost in all the words you left behind. The rain outside could last forever, long as your letters kept me warm inside. Ink and rain keeping us together. Ink and rain across the years between. Every word you wrote is all I need to find you. Ink and rain, the sweetest thing I've seen. Ink and rain, still yours. 9:30. I'm standing by the garden gate. The neighbors wave as they go by. They know by now that I can wait. The postman comes down Maple Street. His bag is heavy, coat is blue. I watch him slow at every door and pray one letter's meant for you. The world keeps moving all around me, but I stand still for just one thing, waiting for the postman every single day, waiting for the postman to bring your words my way. One envelope, one stamp, your name is all I'm living for, waiting for the postman right here at my door. Some mornings all he brings is bills and catalogs and nothing more. I thank him with a little smile, then slowly close the garden door. But still I come back every morning. Still I wait beside the gate, because you said you'd write me, darling, and I believe you. I can wait. One morning I will hear him call me, and everything will be just right. Waiting for the postman every single day, waiting for the postman to bring your words my way. One envelope, one stamp, your name is all I'm living for, waiting for the postman right here at my door. I've memorized the sound of footsteps coming up the morning path. I know which step belongs to him now. I know which one belongs to love. Hurry, hurry home to me. Find me here, I'm waiting still, waiting for the postman. Today could be the day, waiting for the postman to take my breath away. One envelope, your handwriting would be enough for me, waiting for the postman to set my heart free. Still waiting, never wrote in straight lines. You always drifted toward the edge. Your T's were tall and crooked, your G's hung off a little edge. I used to tease you about spelling. You'd laugh and say it didn't matter. But now I trace each letter slowly, like nothing in this world is better. 1,000 perfect books surround me, but none of them feel like your hand. His handwriting uneven on the page, his handwriting unchanged across the years. Every crooked word more beautiful than any. His handwriting still makes me wanna cry. The capital R you always fancied, the way you loop the letter L, the little star you drew in margins, a habit only I could tell. I'd know you're writing in the darkness, I'd know it from 1,000 more. The way you wrote my name especially was something I was living for. No pen could ever quite replace it, the way it always felt like home. His handwriting uneven on the page, his handwriting unchanged across the years. Every crooked word more beautiful than any. His handwriting still makes me wanna cry. I keep one letter on my nightstand, worn and soft along the fold. I read it when the nights grow longest, when winters make me feel so old. And there you are, right in my hands, as clear as any morning light. His handwriting forever on the page, his handwriting will never fade from me. Every crooked word, a kind of love I keep now. His handwriting is all I'll ever need. Still yours in every line. The letter had 4 pages. I filled them from front and back. But what I really meant to tell you got written in the cracks. Tiny words along the borders, in pencil, faint and thin. The truest things I ever told you were hardest to begin. I said I hoped the weather treated you, but in the margin I wrote, I miss you so. Written in the margins, what I couldn't say out loud. Written in the margins, hidden in the crowd. Of all the proper sentences, the truth was always there. Written in the margins were the words I couldn't bear. I wrote about the autumn weather, the garden and the street. But in the margin I confessed to you that life felt incomplete. I told you of the Sunday suppers, the neighbors, all their news. But in the tiny space beside it, I wrote, it's only you. I fill the pages up with everything except the one thing most true. Written in the margins, what I couldn't say out loud. Written in the margins, hidden in the crowd. Of all the proper sentences, the truth was always there. Written in the margins were the words I couldn't bear. Did you ever read the margins? Did you tilt the page toward light? Did you find me there between the lines, whispering into the night? I hope you did. I hope you saw every word I meant for you. Written in the margins, everything I felt for you. Written in the margins, all I couldn't do. Between the lines of every letter, my whole heart was there. Written in the margins, read them if you dare. Read them, please. I meant every word. the drawer. I've read 100 times or more. There's one I reach for when it's late, when winter knocks upon the door. It's worn along the crease now, soft as something old and dear. The ink has faded just a little, but every word is still so clear. I've tried to put it out of reach, but every time I always keep the letter I can't, the one I couldn't let go, the letter I can't, because you wrote it long ago. Every sentence holds a season, every word a reason why the letter I can't was the letter of my life. You wrote it on a Tuesday morning, before the summer turned to fall. You said you'd always think of Sundays and porch light evenings most of all. You said some things were hard to carry, and some were harder still to leave. And then you wrote, but you are easy, the easiest thing I've come to believe. I read that line 1,000 mornings page weighs almost none. There's something in the folding, a ritual of care, like tucking in a sleeping child, with more than I can bear. Each fold a kind of holding on, each crease a place I've loved. Folded hearts, folded into letters, folded hearts pressed into a page. All the love we couldn't carry, folded safe away. Folded hearts to last beyond the years. You used to fold your letters too, before you sealed the envelope. A tidy little square of feeling, tied together by our hope. I'd open them so carefully, like presents on a quiet day, and smooth each crease out on the table. Before I'd read what you would say. Two people folding love between them, not knowing how long it would keep. Folded hearts, folded into letters, folded hearts pressed into a page. All the love we couldn't carry, folded safe away. Folded hearts to last beyond the years. Tonight I take them out and hold them, one by one beside the lamp. Still soft, still warm, still smelling faintly of your hands and evening down. This is how I keep you near me, folded quiet in my hands. Folded hearts, still finding one another. Folded hearts across the time between. Everything we were to each other, folded into these folded hearts. Forever, forever folded into you. It came back on a Friday morning, still sealed the way I'd sent it. The envelope looked small and tired, like something that had nearly meant it. Your name was crossed in red ink gently, a stamp that said return to sender. I stood there on the porch a moment, my hands too cold, the light too tender. I didn't open it again. I couldn't bear to read my own words. Return to sender. The address is unknown. Return to sender. Find your way back home, but home had moved without a warning, and you had gone without a sign. Return to sender. Return to only mine. I set it on the kitchen table and made myself a cup of coffee. I watched the steam rise slow and quiet, the way that mornings do when lonely. Maybe the address was mistaken. Maybe you had simply moved away. I told myself a dozen reasons, but none of them could make me stay. I held the letter to the window, as if the light might tell me more. Return to sender. The address is unknown. Return to sender. Your way back home, but home had moved without a warning, and you had gone without a sign. Return to sender. Return to only mine. I wrote so many things inside, I'd waited years to say, and now they're coming back to find me. All those careful words astray. Maybe that's how love works sometimes, returning what we cannot keep. Return to sender. But I'll write you still. Return to sender. I probably always will, because the writing is the only way I know to keep you near. Return to sender. Return. There's a drawer beside my bed that no one else has ever seen. It's full of everything I've written and all the places I have been. Each envelope addressed to you, each stamp licked and pressed down neat. But every morning came and went, and none of them found your street. Because the words were right, but something always stopped me at the door. Letters never sent, words that couldn't find their way. All the love I meant, folded up and put away. Every page still holds the scent of everything I meant to say. Letters never sent. I wrote you in the early winter. I wrote you when the spring came through. I wrote you on our anniversary, the way I always used to do. Some letters ran to 20 pages, some were just a line or two, but every one of them said only one thing: I still love you. And still they sit inside the darkness, waiting for a courage I can't find. Letters never sent, words that couldn't find their way. All the love I meant, folded up and put away. Every page still holds the scent of everything I meant to say. Letters never sent. Maybe you have your own drawer somewhere. Maybe you've been writing too. Maybe we've been sitting miles apart, writing letters never sent to you. If I could, I'd send them all tonight. Everyone, every single word. Letters never sent. Tonight I'll let them go. Letters never sent. It's finally time, you know. Every page still holds the scent of a love that never died. Letters never sent, were always always meant for you. I found the last envelope today, the clean white one I'd saved for last. I smoothed it on the writing table and let myself look at the past. All the others fill the drawer up. All those years of almost sending, but this one felt like something different, like a story finally ending. I picked the pen up without shaking for the first time in a long, long while. The last envelope is the one that I will send. The last envelope is where it all must end. Not in silence, not in sorrow, but in everything I feel. The last envelope makes it finally real. I didn't write of winters past now, or the letters in the drawer. I just wrote that I had loved you, and I couldn't ask for more. Simple as a Sunday morning, clear as coffee in the cup. I wrote the truest thing between us, then I folded it all up. I sealed it with no hesitation, and I wrote your name with steady hand. The last envelope is the one that I will send. The last envelope is where it all must end. Not in silence, not in sorrow, but in everything I feel. The last envelope makes it finally real. I walked down to the corner mailbox. The evening light was golden low. I held it for just one more moment, then I let the letter go, and something lifted, something easy, like a window opened wide. The last envelope has finally found its way. The last envelope carries all I couldn't say, and whether or not you answer, I have nothing left to hide. The last envelope is the bravest thing in inside, finally sent, finally free. At the bottom of every letter, there was always just one thing. 3 small words I wrote without thinking, like the close of everything. Not goodbye, never goodbye, just a quiet kind of staying. The way a candle keeps on burning long past what the night is saying. And I meant it every single time, each letter, every season. Yours always, that's how every letter ends. Yours always, more than paper and a pen. Every word I ever gave you carried just one thing. Yours always in everything. Years have turned the pages yellow. Time has worn the envelopes thin. But the words I wrote are still there waiting, patient as they've always been. Yours always, through the winters and the springs. Yours always, through whatever time may bring. Nothing changes what was written in the closing of each page. If you find these letters someday, after I am gone from here, know that every word was honest. Know that you were always dear. Read them slow beside the window. Let the morning light come in, and at the bottom of each letter you'll find me there again. Yours always, that's how every letter ends. Yours always, now and beyond the end. Every word I ever gave you meant this one last thing. Yours always in everything. Yours always. I sat beside the window seat, the morning light across the floor. I held the pen above the page, not sure of what to write you for. My hand was shaking just a little. My heart was loud against my chest. I wrote your name and stopped a moment, and knew I'd never write the rest. But then the words just started coming, like they'd been waiting all along. The first letter I ever wrote to you, each word a little prayer that somehow you'd feel it too. The first letter took all my courage just to start. The very first letter was the first door to my heart. I crossed it out and wrote it over a dozen times before the end. I didn't know if you would read it. I didn't know if you'd respond. I sealed it with a quiet hoping, and held it to my lips a while, then walked down to the corner mailbox and dropped it in with half a smile. And then I waited by the window for something I had never known. The first letter I ever wrote to you, each word a little prayer that somehow you'd feel it too. The first letter took all my courage just to start. The very first letter was the first door to my heart. I didn't know that one small letter could change the color of my days. I only knew I had to send it before the feeling slipped away. The first letter still folded in your drawer. I wonder if you kept it after all these years and more. The first letter written in my younger hand, the very first letter was where it all began. Where it all began. day. I lit the lamp and pulled you near. Not you yourself, but all your letters, the ones I'd saved throughout the year. I read them slow beside the window. The ink had smudged on one or two. The rain outside was soft and steady, and so was everything of you. The pages worn between my fingers, like hands I wished were holding mine. Ink and rain blurring at the edges. Ink and rain washing over me. Every word you wrote, still bleeding through the paper. Ink and rain, that's how love should be. I found the one from early winter. You'd pressed a maple leaf inside. It crumbled at my touch this evening, but still I held it like a guide. Outside the street was dark and quiet. The coffee cup had gotten cold. I didn't mind the hours passing. Some nights are meant for growing old. The rain kept time against the rooftop, like music just for me and you. Ink and rain blurring at the edges. Ink and rain washing over me. Every word you wrote, still bleeding through the paper. Ink and rain, that's how love should be. I never minded getting lost in all the words you left behind. The rain outside could last forever, long as your letters kept me warm inside. Ink and rain keeping us together. Ink and rain across the years between. Every word you wrote is all I need to find you. Ink and rain, the sweetest thing I've seen. Ink and rain, still yours. 9:30. I'm standing by the garden gate. The neighbors wave as they go by. They know by now that I can wait. The postman comes down Maple Street. His bag is heavy, coat is blue. I watch him slow at every door and pray one letter's meant for you. The world keeps moving all around me, but I stand still for just one thing, waiting for the postman every single day, waiting for the postman to bring your words my way. One envelope, one stamp, your name is all I'm living for, waiting for the postman right here at my door. Some mornings all he brings is bills and catalogs and nothing more. I thank him with a little smile, then slowly close the garden door. But still I come back every morning. Still I wait beside the gate, because you said you'd write me, darling, and I believe you. I can wait. One morning I will hear him call me, and everything will be just right. Waiting for the postman every single day, waiting for the postman to bring your words my way. One envelope, one stamp, your name is all I'm living for, waiting for the postman right here at my door. I've memorized the sound of footsteps coming up the morning path. I know which step belongs to him now. I know which one belongs to love. Hurry, hurry home to me. Find me here, I'm waiting still, waiting for the postman. Today could be the day, waiting for the postman to take my breath away. One envelope, your handwriting would be enough for me, waiting for the postman to set my heart free. Still waiting, still yours, always. straight lines. You always drifted toward the edge. Your T's were tall and crooked, your G's hung off a little edge. I used to tease you about spelling. You'd laugh and say it didn't matter. But now I trace each letter slowly, like nothing in this world is better. 1,000 perfect books surround me, but none of them feel like your hand. His handwriting uneven on the page. His handwriting unchanged across the years. Every crooked word more beautiful than any. His handwriting still makes me wanna cry. The capital R you always fancied, the way you loop the letter L, the little star you drew in margins, a habit only I could tell. I'd know you're writing in the darkness. I'd know it from 1,000 more. The way you wrote my name especially was something I was living for. No pen could ever quite replace it. The way it always felt like home. His handwriting uneven on the page. His handwriting unchanged across the years. Every crooked word more beautiful than any. His handwriting still makes me wanna cry. I keep one letter on my nightstand, worn and soft along the fold. I read it when the nights grow longest, when winters make me feel so old. And there you are, right in my hands, as clear as any morning light. His handwriting forever on the page. His handwriting will never fade from me. Every crooked word, a kind of love I keep now. His handwriting is all I'll ever need. Still yours in every line. The letter had 4 pages. I filled them front and back. but what I really meant to tell you got written in the cracks. Tiny words along the borders, in pencil, faint and thin. The truest things I ever told you were hardest to begin. I said I hoped the weather treated you, but in the margin I wrote, I miss you so. Say out loud, written in the margins, hidden in the crowd. Of all the proper sentences, the truth was always there. Written in the margins were the words I couldn't bear. I wrote about the autumn weather, the garden and the street, but in the margin I confessed to you that life felt incomplete. I told you of the Sunday suppers, the neighbors, all their news, but in the tiny space beside it, I wrote, it's only you. I filled the pages up with everything except the one thing most true. Written in the margins, what I couldn't say out loud. Written in the margins, hidden in the crowd. Of all the proper sentences, the truth was always there. Written in the margins were the words I couldn't bear. Did you ever read the margins? Did you tilt the page toward light? Did you find me there between the lines, whispering into the night? I hope you did. I hope you saw every word I meant for you. Written in the margins, everything I felt for you. Written in the margins, all I couldn't do. Between the lines of every letter, my whole heart was there. Written in the margins, read them if you dare. Read them, please. I meant every word. 100 times or more. There's one I reach for when it's late, when winter knocks upon the door. It's worn along the crease now, soft as something old and dear. The ink has faded just a little, but every word is still so clear. I've tried to put it out of reach, but every time I always keep the letter I kept, the one I couldn't let go, the letter I kept, because you wrote it long ago. Every sentence holds a season, every word a reason why the letter I kept was the letter of my life. You wrote it on a Tuesday morning, before the summer turned to fall. You said you'd always think of Sundays and porch light evenings most of all. You said some things were hard to carry, and some were harder still to leave. And then you wrote, "But you are easy, the easiest thing I've come to believe." I read that line 1,000 mornings, and every time it breaks me still. The letter I kept, the one I couldn't let go, the letter I kept, because you wrote it long ago. Every sentence holds a season, every word a reason why the letter I kept was the letter of my life. People say that time heals everything, that letters yellow, memories fade, but I'm still here beside this drawer tonight, holding on to what you made. Don't ask me to stop, don't ask me to let go. Some things were made to stay. The letter I kept will never find a drawer. The letter I kept is what I'm living for. Every word still warm inside it, every line still holding you. The letter I kept keeps me keeping you, keeps me keeping you. Always. Always. fold your letters into quarters the way I've always done, one corner to the other softly, until the page weighs almost none. There's something in the folding, a ritual of care, like tucking in a sleeping child, with more than I can bear. Each fold a kind of holding on, each crease a place I've loved. Folded hearts, folded into letters, folded hearts pressed into a page. All the love we couldn't carry, folded safe away. Folded hearts to last beyond the years. You used to fold your letters too, before you sealed the envelope. A tidy little square of feeling, tied together by our hope. I'd open them so carefully, like presents on a quiet day, and smooth each crease out on the table, before I'd read what you would say. Two people folding love between them, not knowing how long it would keep. Folded hearts, folded into letters, folded hearts pressed into a page. All the love we couldn't carry, folded safe away. Folded hearts to last beyond the years. Tonight I take them out and hold them, one by one beside the lamp. Still soft, still warm, still smelling faintly of your hands and evening down. This is how I keep you near me, folded quiet in my hands. Folded hearts, still finding one another. Folded hearts across the time between. Everything we were to each other, folded into these folded hearts. Forever, forever folded into you. It came back on a Friday morning, still sealed the way I'd sent it. The envelope looked small and tired, like something that had nearly meant it. Your name was crossed in red ink gently, a stamp that said return to sender. I stood there on the porch a moment, my hands too cold, the light too tender. I didn't open it again. I couldn't bear to read my own words. Return to sender. The address is unknown. Return to sender. Find your way back home, but home had moved without a warning, and you had gone without a sign. Return to sender. Return to only mine. I set it on the kitchen table and made myself a cup of coffee. I watched the steam rise slow and quiet, the way that mornings do when lonely. Maybe the address was mistaken. Maybe you had simply moved away. I told myself a dozen reasons, but none of them could make me stay. I held the letter to the window, as if the light might tell me more. Return to sender. The address is unknown. Return to sender. Your way back home, but home had moved without a warning, and you had gone without a sign. Return to sender. Return to only mine. I wrote so many things inside, I'd waited years to say, and now they're coming back to find me. All those careful words astray. Maybe that's how love works sometimes, returning what we cannot keep. Return to sender. But I'll write you still. Return to sender. I probably always will, because the writing is the only way I know to keep you near. Return to sender. Return to here. There's a drawer beside my bed that no one else has ever seen. It's full of everything I've written and all the places I have been. Each envelope addressed to you, each stamp licked and pressed down neat. But every morning came and went, and none of them found your street. Because the words were right, but something always stopped me at the door. Letters never sent, words that couldn't find their way. All the love I meant, folded up and put away. Every page still holds the scent of everything I meant to say. Letters never sent. I wrote you in the early winter. I wrote you when the spring came through. I wrote you on our anniversary, the way I always used to do. Some letters ran to 20 pages, some were just a line or two, but every one of them said only one thing: I still love you. And still they sit inside the darkness, waiting for a courage I can't find. Letters never sent, words that couldn't find their way. All the love I meant, folded up and put away. Every page still holds the scent of everything I meant to say. Letters never sent. Maybe you have your own drawer somewhere. Maybe you've been writing too. Maybe we've been sitting miles apart, writing letters never sent to you. If I could, I'd send them all tonight. Everyone, every single word. Letters never sent. Tonight I'll let them go. Letters never sent. It's finally time, you know. Every page still holds the scent of a love that never died. Letters never sent, were always always meant for you. I found the last envelope today, the clean white one I'd saved for last. I smoothed it on the writing table and let myself look at the past. All the others fill the drawer up. All those years of almost sending, but this one felt like something different, like a story finally ending. I picked the pen up without shaking for the first time in a long, long while. The last envelope is the one that I will send. The last envelope is where it all must end. Not in silence, not in sorrow, but in everything I feel. The last envelope makes it finally real. I didn't write of winters past now, or the letters in the drawer. I just wrote that I had loved you, and I couldn't ask for more. Simple as a Sunday morning, clear as coffee in the cup. I wrote the truest thing between us, then I folded it all up. I sealed it with no hesitation, and I wrote your name with steady hand. The last envelope is the one that I will send. The last envelope is where it all must end. Not in silence, not in sorrow, but in everything I feel. The last envelope makes it finally real. I walked down to the corner mailbox. The evening light was golden low. I held it for just one more moment, and I let the letter go. And something lifted, something easy, like a window opened wide. The last envelope has finally found its way. The last envelope carries all I couldn't say. And whether or not you answer, I have nothing left to hide. The last envelope is the bravest thing inside. was always just one thing. 3 small words I wrote without thinking, like the close of everything. Not goodbye, never goodbye, just a quiet kind of staying. The way a candle keeps on burning long past what the night is saying. And I meant it every single time, each letter, every season. Yours always, that's how every letter ends. Yours always, more than paper and a pen. Every word I ever gave you carried just one thing. Yours always in everything. Years have turned the pages yellow. Time has worn the envelopes thin, but the words I wrote are still there waiting, patient as they've always been. Yours always, through the winters and the springs. Yours always, through whatever time may bring. Nothing changes what was written in the closing of each page. If you find these letters someday, after I am gone from here, know that every word was honest. Know that you were always dear. Read them slow beside the window. Let the morning light come in, and at the bottom of each letter you'll find me there again.